I'm trying this third attempt.
Ta-da!
Oh,
Takes you by surprise, doesn't it?
yes, it
Well,
does.
hi there. It's me. I mean, it's you in 20 years' time. That's quite a looker, isn't it? But you must be anxious to talk about the future. I don't really know where to begin. What would you like to discuss?
Teaching.
Oh yes, there's a thing that's totally changed the way we learn and teach.
I'm gonna
All the
talk while he's
classrooms
talking. I'm
today
sorry.
are equipped with sophisticated monitors for walls and tables.
This was
I've
inspired
got a
by
friend who
Biz,
teaches his maths lesson like
and I
no
really
one else
want to do
before.
this.
The students move ahead
And
with
the only reason why it's
investigations by
so
solving
late
problems. It's so cool that parents try to crash their kids' classrooms.
is because I forgot. I couldn't get it to work, and now I just barely getting things
What
to
kind
work.
of question is that? It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't, does
Haven't
it?
you got anything simpler to ask me?
I guess I'm not a complicated man. But yeah, this is me 20 years in the future, but I will not show my current picture because, well, that's not
What's
gonna
really
happen.
trendy today is visio art. The artist recites a text or describes his work, and it appears in 3D in front of the audience.
That's not
These
art.
happenings are very popular with art lovers.
At least I don't think it is. So, let's see. Friends.
Glad you're thinking about your friends. They won't forget you if you don't forget them. Except, of course, for you-know-who. Between you and me, he's always been a bit odd. Not much has changed on that score.
Let's see. Kids.
The children are doing just fine. It's true that things are a bit difficult with hashtag. He's only 12 and he's been pestering us to take him to the Justin Bieber gig.
Really? Children ask for that still?
Is that really all you're interested in?
A
Come
little.
on, make an effort. Ask me something else.
Alright, Texas. What about Texas?
Oh, yes. We've got a house in America. I spend all my weekends there because I coach American-style surfing in my free time.
I, I teach surfing?
I totally disagree with you.
You
I really
just
don't understand what you're getting at.
you just said oh, video games.
We've got a friend who collects vintage video games. Keep the ones you've got now. He'll be really happy when you give them to him for his birthday. Me, I don't know how we managed to play with those old controls. It really hurt your thumbs.
Do I still play video games? Do I still play video games?
Whoa! Hold your horses. I'm lost. One thing at a time, if you please. Right. Go ahead. I'm listening.
Do I still play video games?
Video games today are totally interactive and sensorial. You can be any character you like and really experience their adventures and emotions. It's so realistic you have to think twice before choosing your weapons. No, really. I'd like to see you carry a Kalashnikov, rocket launcher and 2 bazookas for hours on end. That's 370 kilos we're talking about.
So the metric system is gone.
I see. That really is a complex issue. But let's talk about something else, if you don't mind.
Or at least it's universal now. Mom and dad.
Well, if you get me started on our family, it's going to take a while because there have been a few changes. Oh, by the way, you have a cousin who just got an Oscar. I mean, a boy called Oscar.
Family.
We've just talked about that.
Yeah.
Ask me something else.
Travel. Do I travel?
Travelling today is absolutely amazing. In spring, I'm going whitewater rafting on the Thames. They're going to angle the river at 45 degrees so that people can go canoeing and kayaking. It's going to be crazy.
Vacation.
Frankly, I think we've done that subject to death.
Oh,
Let's talk about something else.
I guess that's the same as
Any
travel.
ideas?
What about tonic?
I see. That really is a complex issue. But let's talk about something else, if you don't mind.
Oh man. What about shook?
That's absolutely hysterical. But what are you actually talking about?
What about biz?
That's absolutely hysterical. But what are you actually talking about?
Is Skype still around?
That's absolutely hysterical.
Oh my god.
But what are you actually
I'm
talking
a,
about?
am I dumb as dirt or something in the future? What about your hair?
Ah, so you've seen my new haircut. That's why you're asking me the question. There's this great new invention called the hair helmet. You put it on your head, and it solves hair loss problems. It scans your hair
I'm not
and
going
reproduces
bald.
it in places where it's missing. Poor old Dave fell asleep
Am I
with his
going
hair
bald?
helmet on and woke up with dreadlock eyebrows. Yeah, put the thing on backwards.
Communication.
So let me tell you about our touch tablets. They're as thin as paper now, transparent, and so flexible you can store them however you like. See? It fits in my pocket. And if I want to watch a film, I can enlarge it to make a giant screen. When I think about the old tablets, the size of chessboards, I use them as placemats now.
Are you in France?
What? You want me to shower us with compliments? Okay. You're the best.
It says I'm in Paris, France.
That's absolutely hysterical. But
What?
what are you actually talking about?
The 1st of April.
Since when have you been interested in that? Ask me anything
Never.
you like, but not about that.
Money.
Oh, I see. So you want to talk big bucks, do you? Sorry, I can't. That's right, in 2034, money doesn't exist. We have units. We have units of happiness, energy, leisure, food, and so on. And believe me, we don't feel shortchanged.
Love. Love.
You're going to laugh. Guess who I'm married to? No, I'm not going to tell you. I want you to rack your brains. Hang on, what year are you in? So you know who it is? Yes? No? I can't be bothered to count the years, but we're doing great, thanks very much.
Anime.
That's absolutely hysterical. But what are you actually talking about?
Oh, what? No. J-pop.
I totally disagree with you. I really don't understand what you're getting at.
Okay, so it's not gonna do abstract things. Japan. Japan. Japan.
Hello? I'm listening.
Japan. What the fuck?
What a foul mouth. You do realize that by insulting me, you're insulting you, right?
That's not what I wanted to do.
Well, they've diversified quite a bit. Now they're making iCars, iEyes, even iDrinks. Ones you can personalize with the flavor you want. It's a revolution.
Oh wow, that's cool.
There's a thing now that really makes you want to go back to school. You can virtually relive big moments in history. And even from
How'd you get a how
with this
school
augmented reality system,
from
you
oh
really
wow
feel
that's
like
cool?
you're walking with the dinosaurs. I saw Christopher Columbus come ashore in America. He was crying. He was really moving. But what your history books don't tell you is that he tripped when he got off the boat and fell flat on his face.
Motorcycles.
That's absolutely hysterical. But what are you actually talking about?
Cars.
In the future, cars are driverless. And believe me, it's saved a lot of relationships.
Health.
So now you're interested in your health, are you? All I can tell you is that even in 2034, it's a good idea to work out from time to time. And I'm sorry to say that in 2034, spending an hour with your mates in a bar is still not a good way to get fit.
Weight.
Physically, we've never felt better. I mean, look at me. You look fantastic.
Can't think of any questions anymore.
Hey, I know I impress you, but you must realize that I don't know everything about everything.
My job.
Job? What job? We don't work. We do exactly what we want to do. It's totally different.
That's cool. Japan.
I don't understand this line of questioning. I really don't.
Okay. Texas.
We've just talked about that. Ask me something
You
else.
talked about America. You didn't talk about Texas. Immortality.
Wow. Your
Whoa.
question's a bit complicated, isn't it?
How the fuck did you get
I'm
that
on
out of
track.
immortality?
Keep it simple and ask me one thing at a time. What do you want to talk about?
Immortality.
The advances have been extraordinary. Genetics are complex. I could give you a little explanation, but it's technical and no offense, but you probably won't be able to follow it because I can't either.
Goodbye. Time for me to go.
That's a typical 2014 question.
It is not a typical
Think carefully before you ask me
question.
something that has
Oh,
no
well,
bearing
seriously,
on
it's time for me to
anything.
go. It's super late in the morning, and you can see it's 1:11, and I can't be staying up all night. I gotta get to work in about 5 hours.
Today, difficult or dangerous jobs are done remotely via connected control helmets.
Say what?
A robot avatar does all the things you tell it to with your thoughts. And you feel things as if you were there.
Oh, I got
There
a
are
question.
researchers who know the underground of Jupiter like the backs of their hands, but they've never set foot
I
on
got a
Earth.
question. Fetish.
I totally disagree with you. I really don't
I
understand.
guess it
what
won't
you're
go
getting
that
at.
far, will it? Alright. Time to say
Since
goodbye.
when have you been interested in that? Ask me anything you like, but not about that.
I shall see you, ladies and gentlemen, later. This is Boogeyman.
You can ask me the same question 100 times, and 100 times I'll give you the same answer. Don't you want to talk about something else?
Signing off.